Shemai GTA chums, the Vigero ZX has been released, and this is a video all about comparing the race performance of it with mainly the Buffalo STX to see which one is the best on the track, which one's the best in a drag race. We'll also throw in another muscle car to see what straight line performance is like. We're not comparing HSW Vigero, of course not, because that is a beast. We're not doing that. We're just comparing standard Vigero. So off the line, they're both starting neck and neck. The corners are tricky with the Vigero on the bottom in the orange because you've got to brake hard because it has doesn't have a lot of grip on the tyres, but the grip is a real benefit for the STX, which is pulling away nicely and getting better racing lines as well. Now, bear in mind that I am playing keyboard and mouse here because my joypad has self-destructed, so I have played both with keyboard and mouse. This is a brand new lap with the STX. I did about 3 laps of the STX, about more like 15, 20 laps of the Vigero, I don't know, so many. Very difficult to get decent laps with keyboard and mouse. I think add another couple of seconds to these times to see the best time really on a joypad. So come up to the final corner, and the Buffalo STX has it by 3 seconds with the 59.262 on the Vigero, 56.34 on the Buffalo. So how's about a drag race? And let's throw in the Hellfire this time on the right hand side there in a red colour. No wheelie start, don't have a joypad, but off the line both the Hellfire and the Vigero are pretty good, and they're pulling ahead of the Buffalo STX, and the Hellfire takes it closely followed by the Vigero. Not much in it really, decimals of a second, but it's 1 second behind is the good old Buffalo STX. So there we have it. You know, time wise we're talking about 18 seconds on that drag strip. Bear in mind it could be a bit faster with a decent start. That was I'm not using a joypad, so I couldn't do a decent start off the line. That's one thing to bear in mind there on those times. And the STX a second behind, not brilliant, but as you can tell on the track, the STX really performs from its immense amount of grip comparatively to the Vigero. So yeah, it's a good car. But it's not a great car. You know, it's not a class beater. I think it's about right where they've poised it with the amount of performance you get, like straight line performance balanced against the lack of grip. But it, you know, you can compete in races, and I think you could win races, but not against anybody who's competent against the Buffalo STX, which is significantly faster. So we're talking about 3 seconds on those lap times. I mean, we are hampered a little bit, but I didn't do many laps on the Buffalo STX. I could have got better than that. Only did 3 laps to warm up, barely a warm up really. So yeah, it's not the fastest in the world, but it is decent enough at a drag race, and if you can master the wheelie on a drag race, that would be where this car could perform awesomely. I suspect it could have a decent start, but the wheelie is very, very difficult indeed. So does that mean you should buy this car? I don't know. It's entirely up to you, but it's not a class beater unless it's a HSW version. That is the only one. If you watch the Bruffy video, I've seen that. He's done the HSW stuff. He's also done this as well with track time, and he came to similar conclusions that the Buffalo STX is quite a lot faster than the Vigero. Now here's me on some low grip tyres trying to drive around and power slide around the corners with some drifting action, which was fun actually. It was a fun thing to do, and this car I think is a fun car. It's not a car you'd be going to be racing in, but it's a car you'd be enjoying yourself in sessions, having fun. Much similar to the way the Ignis is more of a race car compared to the Torero, the new Torero, which is a slippy car but an immense amount of fun, great in a straight line. That's the way I'd look at this car in the muscle class. Anyway, if it's been useful, drop a like and subscribe. Laugh at me in the comments trying to do drifting, or even my lap skills as well. By all means, criticise me there, because I understand that they're not the best, but my excuse is I was using keyboard and mouse. Until I get a controller, I'm not going to get any decent lap times on this car to put up and compare properly like for like with the Buffalo STX, but the STX is faster. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day if you're in GTA.